Today's top 5 is underrated games.
Oh, it's Friday night. Don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I could sit here and pick my nose while I watch a brand new video. Whoa, Top 5 Friday. Top 5 Friday tonight.
Number 5, the Nintendo World Championships. This game is not on my list because of the price. This game is on my list because of the event itself, the game itself. It's 6 minutes and 21 seconds. It's 3 games. Super Mario Brothers, get to 50 coins. Rad Racer, play 1 lap. And then Tetris. You go until your time expires. What's fun about this game is you can challenge yourself in it. You know, every game is only going to last 6 minutes, 21 seconds. You can challenge your friends, you can challenge other people, you can... I don't know, it's a fun challenge, especially if you like to challenge things. I mean, my high on this is about 1.8 million and some change. But unfortunately, this game is really hard to find. Repros nowadays are even hard to find on it. Number 4, Monkey Ball. This is kind of a crazy puzzling platformer type of game where basically you're a monkey inside a ball and you tilt the stage itself. So the ball rolls left, right, forward, backwards. Me and Billy played a lot of this. It's good 2-player fun on the GameCube. It's not super expensive. You can probably pick up a copy for what, 20 bucks, 25 bucks maybe. Pick it up, give it a go. It's fun. Number 3, LA Noire. This is more of a thinking man's game. It's not fast-paced. It's not, high action, killing enemies, things like that. You're a detective set back in the 1920s/30s, or is it 30s/40s? Around the time of the Black Dahlia murders. It's set in Los Angeles, and it did a really good job of emulating what LA looked like at the time. One of my favorite things about this game is the cast. There's quite a few people from the show Mad Men, which is a TV show that I love, in this game. And it makes it enjoyable. It's well acted. Number 2, Trog on the NES. This is a Pac-Man style game where basically you're a dinosaur and it's either Bloop or Dino, and one's blue, one's orange. And this is, again, you can play 2-player co-op on this. Very underrated game. You run around a maze, Pac-Man style maze, and you collect eggs. Meanwhile, you got cavemen throwing wheels at you, spitting fire at you, or just trying to hit you with clubs. Very, very underrated game. Trog does not get enough love at all, ever. It is super fun. It's by yourself, with a friend, it don't matter. Again, it's one of those score-based games. You challenge yourself, and you try to beat yourself in the game, basically. This is a game you can pick up fairly cheap still, 5, 10, 12 bucks, something like that. It's not super uncommon either, so it should be pretty easy to find. Trog, NES. Before we go to number 1, some honorable mentions here. First honorable mention, Heavy Rain. Again, not a fast-paced game, not a whole lot of action. You got to think. What you do and the decisions you make throughout the course of the game are going to affect what you do next, how the game ends, and how the story progresses. Second honorable mention, The Saboteur. You are in German-occupied France during World War II, and it's the best way I can describe this game is kind of Assassin's Creed with more mayhem. You're going around trying to take out Nazi propaganda, take out Nazi towers, Nazis themselves. You got to be stealth. You plant bombs. There's obviously missions. What's great about this is it's an open world game. If you don't feel like doing a mission, go do something else. Number 1 underrated game on my list of top 5 underrated games is Tiger Heli for the NES. This is a classic shooter. Now, on the NES, 1942 and 1943 get all the love, and they're great games, don't get me wrong. But Tiger Heli, nobody talks about. This is a super, super common game on the NES. You can pick one up for $5. Hell, I think I picked one up boxed for like $7 to $10 somewhere in a store. It's really easy to find. It's a really common game, but it's really fun. Again, one of those games no one ever talks about. Tiger Heli is the shit, in my opinion. That's my top 5 underrated games. Put your top 5 down below. If you got a list you want to hear my top 5 on, put it in the comment section. If I like it, I'll do a video on it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. What up?